What is Teej? Teej is a festival celebrated by Nepali women for the long life of their husband and long life and firm relationship between them until their death of this life and the lives to come. Teej is observed for marital happiness, well-being of spouse and children, and purification of own body and soul. Teej is the most famous festival among Nepali women. The folk music and dances add more flavor to traditional values of Teej. It is fascinating to see women in red dancing and singing on the street, going to temple in holy and fasting. Teej is also called Haritalika Teej. This festival is celebrated by Nepali Hindu women all across the world. Teej is a small insect that comes out of the soil during the rainy season. It is said Teej got its name from the same red insect. That is why Teej is celebrated in red. Teej is celebrated on 3rd day of Bhadra Shukla Pascha according to Nepali lunar calendar day. It is generally on late August or early September. Teej is traditionally dedicated to the goddess Parvati, remembering her union with Lord Shiva. It is a 3-day-long celebration that combines splendid feasts as well as rigid fasting. Teej also welcomes and celebrates arrival of monsoon after a season of summer heat. How do we celebrate Teej? The eve. First day of Teej is called Darkhanedi. On this day, all the family members, especially women, both married and unmarried, gather at one place in their finest outfits of red called Saubhagya and start dancing and singing devotional songs mixed with Nepali folk and Dohri songs. This evening, the grand feast takes place. The grand feast is called Dar. The fun often goes on till midnight. After midnight, the 24-hour fasting starts. Women go in fasting the very next day, a very big feast, Daro Khana. That means a heavy food in Nepali. It is said Daro Khane became Dar. Whatever the meaning is, they go for a big feast that evening with desserts, mithai, Nepali foods like sale, puri, fruits, and non-vegetarian foods like muttons and chickens and by some communities. The second day. The second day is the main day of Teej, the fasting day. Women take it very rigid. They even live without a piece of food and drop of water, while some others take a liquid and fruit. On this day, they happily dress in red. Married women wear their lagan, kopote, nathi, and other jewelries, and chhatke tilhari jewelries are optional, but chhatke tilhari, lagan, kopote, and nathi said to be most important, and they visit nearby Lord Shiva's temple, singing and dancing all the way. Most of the devotees in Kathmandu go to Pashupatinath temple. At the Shiva temple, women worship the Shiva Lingam, a symbol of the Lord Shiva, offering flowers, sweets, coins. The main puja religious ceremony takes place with offerings of flowers, fruits, etc. made to Shiva and Parvati, pleading them to grant the blessing upon the husband and family. The most important part of the puja is mostly done in the evening time, burning a lamp, 8 sutebati in diyo, which should be burning throughout the night. It is a traditional of giving diyo of Teej by her mother to the married daughter. 3rd day morning, women get up early in the dawn and get cleaned and do the puja once and again to the diyo and goddess Parvati. The most important part of this puja is banana and the holy basil, tulsi patta leaf. Only after the puja, women take solid food. The 3rd day of puja is Ganesh Chaturthi. Women eat karkaluka tarkari with chokho, pure food made with pure ghee. Rishi Panchami. After the completion of the previous day's puja, women homage to various deities and bathe with the red mud found on the roots of the sacred Datyun bush along with its leaves. The act of purification is the final ritual of Teej, after which women are considered forgiven from all their sins. The recent years have witnessed an adjustment in the rituals, especially regarding the strictness, but its spirit remains the same. The actual date of inception of Teej is not known. However, it is celebrated by the women of Nepal and some parts of India with a lot of joy and enthusiasm. Most married women reach up or observe this festival with fun, eating delicious food popularly called Dar on the eve of Teej, and singing and dancing on the main day are the main features of this festival. On this particular day, the streets of Kathmandu turn to the sea of red with women dressed in red saris and dhotis making their way to Shiva shrines, especially to the Pashupatinath temple. On these, the devotees do not eat and drink the whole day. They first offer worship to Lord Shiva and then the rest of the day singing and dancing in the temple premises. Singing these songs like Teej ko rmahar ayo badi lai. Indeed, women are seen mostly in holy sites on this day. Men are not allowed to enter the most Shiva temples on this day. Outside Kathmandu Valley too, women gather in public places like roads and markets and enjoy the festival by dancing and singing. Through the women fast throughout the day, refusing to take even a drop of water. These bring smiles on the faces of women in the cities and villages. It is a rare opportunity for many married women in Nepal village to go to their mother's home due to busy schedule in village farm works. The parents invite their daughters or send someone to bring their daughters to their homes for a day or two before the festival. There they contribute the ritual food called dar before going on a fast on Teej. Interestingly, no daughter goes to their mother's place during this festival unless they get an invitation from their parents or brothers. In case they do not get an invitation from their parents, they feel extremely sad. They say it is the saddest moment in their life. The timing of the festival is practical in rural society like ours as it falls immediately after the farm work is over. The festival takes place after the farmers finish weeding their paddy fields. Hindu women across the country celebrate this festival with much fun. The food they eat in the form of dar varies from place to place. In hills of eastern Nepal, porridge, sale, roti and mutton in the form of dar, whereas in western Nepal they eat rice cooked in ghee, which they call latte. In the city, pulao, sweets, mutton, fish make the main menu of dar. These days it is becoming expensive to celebrate these as the people seem to be competing in inviting relatives and friends for the dar and spending more of the ritual practices. That's all for today. Thank you.
Yes, video like, comment and share गर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला। फेरि यस्तै रोचक भिडियोहरू हेर्नका लागि यस च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गरेर घण्टी बजाइदिनुहोला।